Negotiations continue among factions of the Democratic Party about how to move forward with two massive spending bills.
One would make investments in infrastructure. The other would dedicate trillions to social programs. Fox 13 political reporter Brandy Cruz is here, and she got a chance to speak with Congresswoman Pramila Jayapal, who finds herself right in the middle of the storyline. What does she think about that?
I would argue who put herself to some extent in the middle of the storyline for sure. And just to give you an idea of how important Jayapal's voice is in this debate and in the Democratic Party moving forward, consider the fact that she met personally with President Biden on at least 2 occasions over the past couple weeks, an indicator that she may very well be the deciding factor on whether his agenda can proceed. Congresswoman Pramila Jayapal has emerged as a force in Congress, her House Progressive Caucus on one side of a split in the Democratic Party, one that has challenged House Speaker Nancy Pelosi as she looks to push through President Biden's agenda ahead of the 2022 midterms.
We're on a path to win the vote. I don't want to even consider any options other than that.
Has there been any awkwardness in the caucus because of that split?
Not really. I mean, look, everyone, there are people who are frustrated. I'm not going to say that that's not the case. 96% of Democrats in the House and the Senate agree. 4% didn't. But we do understand that we all need to get together and deliver it because we're all playing on the same team.
But denial of a larger rift would be denying reality. Just look at how moderate Democratic Senator Kyrsten Sinema was harassed after failing to give in to progressive demands in the infrastructure showdown.
To be clear, you don't support any politician being followed into a restroom, right?
I've never really supported that because I just think these jobs are hard, and I understand the frustration of people. And I think that, if they don't have another way to talk to the senator, then that's what's going to happen. So it is a two-way street here. And I'm not saying I agree with those tactics. I'm just saying you got to be accountable.
While Jayapal's political star has risen rapidly since assuming office in 2017, the high profile also comes with heightened scrutiny. Take this article from BuzzFeed that accused the champion for workers of mistreating her own workers. The article alleging an office environment so toxic that more than one staffer sought therapy.
You saw our statement. I'm not going to comment on it anymore. A bunch of anonymous sources and staff members that they did talk to who had a different story that they refused to report. That fell flat on its face. I don't think I need to say more.
As for the ongoing debate over a massive social spending plan, the progressive wing has backed down from the original $3.5 trillion price tag. But just how much lower Jayapal is willing to go remains to be seen.
We are looking at how can we keep that number as high as possible.
And we know that there have been some conversations between moderates in the Senate and progressives in the House about maybe around $2 trillion, although the latest on that is that Jayapal would like it closer to 3, probably not going to end up there. Probably closer to 2 is what they're going to end up with at the end of the day, because even Jayapal knows that if they can't get this through, the infrastructure, the social spending, to major priorities of the president, it's not going to be good for Democrats in the 2022 midterms. So trying to get it done.
$5 million thrown around is like a done deal.
Sorry, trillion, yeah.
I mean, 1.5 trillion, but you don't think it's going that low, though?
Jayapal seems very firm at this point, and I have a hard time seeing her willing, and her progressive caucus, which she has a tight grip on, willing to go that low.
All right. Thanks, Brandy.
Yep.
We'll see.
All right, thank you, Brandy.